Hello.
Hello. Hola. Bonjour. Una de miniazza.
So we've got 3 doubles. Unfortunately, all of them came from that last video.
Yep.
So our first one is
That's a double.
Goblin Girl. You sure?
I am almost certain. What's the number? Is that 59?
Yeah. If there's one thing Goblin Girl loves, it's Halloween. Blink. We've got Gardener.
119.
Who needs dogs, cats, hamsters or goldfish when you can have a tall pink bird? Gardener can stand on one leg for a long period of time.
That looks nothing like the gardener I know.
Okay.
Do we read Mega Egg then?
My flamingo only lays 1 egg a year.
Do we read Mega Egg for this one?
Yeah, go on.
Riddle. Your task is to prepare breakfast for 25 people, but you only have 1 egg to serve. How in the world can you manage to share it fairly? No problem at all, just make sure it's an ostrich egg. It weighs over 3 pounds, is up to 6 inches long and 25 times bigger than a hen's egg. But check you have a drill handy. The shell is extremely thick and rock solid.
Okay. Oh, I got mine.
Double.
And we have got someone who 122 corn cob guy, which I think might be as shiny as well. A double.
No.
Okay.
122.
Introducing Corny McCobb. He's an expert in bananas, watermelons, and those delicious little berries that grow in the woods. He can't stand corn though.
I don't get it. Veggie or grain? In the United States, no barbecue is complete without some grilled corn. It's a super popular cross between veggie and grain that actually belongs to the family of grasses, as you already know, and is grown in huge fields in North America. In fact, the USA is the biggest corn or maize producer in the whole world. They even have an area called the Corn Belt. In the days of the early settlers, corn was so valuable in North America that it was used as money and traded for other products.
Well, that is what happens in a market economy.
Police officer, that's a double. Do you want to just check? 97?
Yeah, that is definitely a double.
Snail, number 22.
Double.
I believe that's a double. 90. Fencer. On guard! For a long time, this fencer thought his sport would actually involve taking on wire fences. He's still scared of them to this day.
They can hurt. Barbed wire fences.
Not as much as getting bit by him.
No, you cannot. Was it strain your tea through my mask? Tea party. South Africa is also famous for elephants, lions. Well, yes, but we actually are thinking of tea. One specialty only grown here is delicious rooibos, named after the South African word for red bush. This so-called red tea has been grown in South Africa for centuries. So brew some and drink up. It's caffeine free.
Oh, I didn't know rooibos was caffeine free.
Okay, that's one.
Number 1. I think we've got Sam,
Yep,
don't
we've got Sam.
Your turn. Well, I think we're into double world now, so we'll be getting through more packets per video.
Okay, we have firefighter.
Oh, number 129.
This is not a drill. The firefighter is always on the scene when things get hot. She just wishes people wouldn't call her to help with their barbecues. I don't understand.
I don't know. Step away from the chili! Step away from the chili!
That looks like Isaac Butterman.
Oh, is that the crazy YouTuber?
Yeah, I'm actually watching videos of his ages.
What's the number on that again?
128. Oh, 129. Yeah.
So, I think for that one we do attention spicy.
Okay.
Chili peppers can be pretty hot, but why? That's actually pretty simple. In order to not get eaten by every passing animal, these peppers developed a defense mechanism, the spiciness. Funnily enough, Most peppers are eaten exactly because of their spiciness. Well, that didn't work out. By the way, the Carolina Reaper holds the record for the hottest pepper in the world, a truly fitting name.
Pizza costume guy.
That's 75.
This is the tallest looking delivery guy in town. Unfortunately, the pizza never arrives on time, as it takes him so long to put on his giant helmet before getting onto his scooter. Well, I've got to admire his commitment. I'm about to sneeze. Can you read this one?
Bless you. I heart fire uncooked pizza is inedible. That's a bit silly. It actually says I heart. Like, as if emojis are words. Which one do we read for that? Heat it up?
Yeah.
Heat it up. As soon as humankind learned to control fire and heat food with it, we made a huge evolutionary leap. Heating food made it easier and safer for certain foods to be consumed, which in turn meant that foods could be eaten more easily and new foods could become part of the diet, improving the overall diet quality. It also killed a lot of bacteria and parasites and paved the way for countless new foods. Our ancestors could suddenly enjoy roots that were inedible or even toxic when raw. Number 68.
Green Space Woman. She always gazed up at the stars, and now she spends her time amongst them. All she needs now is a cozy lunar crater to hang out with her astronaut friends from Earth.
I'm the next step in human evolution. A success story on 2 legs. Can you imagine that walking upright is a direct consequence of climate change? True story. As forests receded and savanna started to spread out, our early ancestors had to adapt to new forms of foraging and hunting, often meaning they had to walk great distances. This is way more efficiently and comfortably done on 2 legs rather than 4. Walking upright also meant they could see further and spot enemies or prey earlier, and with their hands free, they were better hunters or cooks. Classic win-win situation.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
I think
that's
it was.
That's
an old theory, yeah. It's more to do with the fact that we could carry weapons.
Yeah, and tools.
It was to do with being able to use weapons while travelling. So, because we actually we're not very well equipped as a creature. If you compare us to like a lion, or even a buffalo, like we don't have any sharp appendages. So without weapons, we're a bit shit.
But yeah,
so we evolved that. Yeah.
Ta-da.
114.
We've got an Arctic Explorer who we may already have. There's nothing like.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Got it.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.